hanging out with Weather. So excited to see you perform later tonight. But first, I feel like it's important to get to know the band, the people behind the music. You come from LA, home of Motley Crue, Jane's Addiction, Chili Peppers, Rage. A phenomenal list, an incredible list, and you guys add to it. How has being from LA influenced your music at all?
Man, that's really tough. Yeah. Obviously, we grew up around a lot of like really great music and stuff. Weirdly though, I feel like we've tried to kind of cut like our own path as like much as possible. But the freedom out there to be able to create, I guess, whatever you want to create, you know, it's very encouraging. So I think being in LA has really made us feel like we could do something, you know, which I think is kind of how the whole city feels.
Yeah. Also the competition, it's like it can be inspiring at times.
Yeah.
So you know you have to be up to a certain standard at all times because everybody's making a song in their apartment in Los Angeles. Everyone's producing a track. Plus we're also like from like more the beach town area of LA, so I feel like music wasn't that common to be doing that like in high school and whatnot. Yeah. Kind of more of like a sporty, laid-back type of feel. I don't know.
Or a reggae cover band.
Yeah, reggae cover. Those were huge. Those like you were the coolest kid in high school if you're in a reggae cover band.
How far did you take the reggae cover band? Was it like
Not
full dress?
Anywhere.
Okay.
There was a point I wanted to do like the reggae rock thing.
Okay.
Like in high school.
So is steel drums involved in that at all?
No.
Okay.
It's basically a rock band, but then the verses are like reggae.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Nice.
Thought it could help me get some girls, you know. Didn't really work.
Try anything at some point. We've all been there.
I wanted to sound like Green Day in high school.
We had phases.
Yeah.
So you start music as a hobby, as a passion. It's just something that kind of speaks to you. And then transition it into a business, right? Because you're selling, you're on tour and things like that. Has that changed the creative process for you at all?
I don't know. I would say not the creative process. No, it changes, I guess, your soul. You know,
The little dead part.
It's the little dead part for sure. It's really tough to get through that. But in terms of the creative process, I don't think so. I mean, we just like the way we feel about it is we want to be as honest and true and make the best possible product we can, you know? And like, that's really what we do. We just put our best foot forward everywhere we go, and we don't let, I guess, the business aspect of things to like get in the way of that too much. You know what I mean?
And that's like across, like that's like the music, that's, you know, music videos, like merchandise, like we definitely try to keep everything, like you said, true to ourselves.
Well, it's so because sometimes, and I don't know if there's push from different, you know, outside to do something that might be the low-hanging fruit and sort of against your authenticity. Do you find yourself having to like recenter it all?
Yeah, I mean, authenticity is really tough. I think just being an artist in LA in general and trying to like make it, you know, it's really tough because sometimes you feel like in order to reach certain hurdles, you kind of have to do things you wouldn't normally do, you know, which is really tough. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. Going like the business side of things, I feel like we have locked in place. We know what we're doing, but we also like don't make enough to worry about it too much right now.
That's some freedom, though. You know what I mean? You're not held to that.
Yeah.
Your new single, All Cops Out, and listening to it, is there a specific inspiration behind that song, or?
I wouldn't say specific, but we've definitely been in those shoes before.
Yeah.
You know, I've been there for sure. Some pretty intense, like cheating, heartbreak that really sucked, you know? And that's kind of just what that song is about. It's like an unfaithful partner, you know, and dealing with that, but specifically dealing with that rage that you feel, you know, and like responding in all caps, you know, because you're so upset that you had to hear it from someone else and they didn't even have the courage to tell you.
Why you always fuck with my head? Now I'm just trying to figure it out. Saw you in the picture with him, but last night you stayed in my house. I called no answer. I know you're out. I saw you with, don't know how. Say, relax, I was gonna text back. My phone died, I left it in the cabinet. Same shit, just a different bread. Might be better off if I left it on red. And I love who you were last week. You say it's late to forget about me.
the next song will be called "Okay," and that's the final when you
Yeah.
like lose the connection and you text back "Okay."
The whole album's a story from that one song.
It's a rock
yeah.
"C'est la vie," one of my favorite songs. I'm
thank
hoping
you.
you guys play it tonight, but if you don't, it's fine. I still have it on my playlist. I hear it almost every day. It's on my workout playlist. Is there a song of your own that you guys listen to, or even like another artist, another band that you're like, it's in steady rotation for you, and no matter how many times you hear it, you love?
Of our own music, I don't actually like save any of our own music like on any of my playlists or anything. So I don't. But I mean, when I get excited about a new song, I'll usually listen to it a lot before it's released.
Yeah, it's usually the Dropbox link or something.
Yeah, I'll go through that quite a bit. Like our new album that we have coming out, literally was just listening to it like 2 days ago. Yeah.
How do you know when your album's done and like ready for like listening to it? Is there anything that you're
You
like?
never do. It's never done. It's never ever done.
There's always one more song you can add.
Yeah.
I
or
think
one more note, or like, I know it's too late. We already did the master, but can we change this one little thing? You know, like there's always something. So we don't know when it's done.
in terms of the writing process, it's usually like the rule of thumb. I think you have like 3 songs that could be like a single,
Okay.
and then maybe like the typical ballad,
Yeah.
and then have like a few like vibe songs / like fan songs,
And then the
a few fun
manager
ones.
comes to us and says, it's time to make this a record.
Yeah.
It's that pressure, that deadline pressure,
Yeah.
that helps that along. Music consumption has changed so much. It used to be buying a vinyl, a cassette, even a CD. When they came out, they were $25, and
Yeah.
now Spotify is $11. You have access to everybody's music.
Totally.
Has it changed the way you feel in like releasing something where before it was like an album, it was laid out a certain way, and now your fans or the general audience who's just getting to meet you guys might not listen in that way. So has that affected how you change, or has that affected how you release music at all?
I think it's affected like across the board, especially with bands, how fast you need to release music, because people are expecting you to like, because of like the hip hop world and stuff like that, they can have a song out like every month or something like that. Not
Yeah.
saying we can't, but logistically it's a little harder sometimes. But I feel like there's a lot of pressure to like constantly release something.
Yeah.
And then plus with like stuff like TikTok and everything, it's constantly having content out.
I think the social media, like set aside Spotify, I think social media has changed the industry more than anything else. Because I remember Spotify was like pretty controversial, which I feel I love it. I like the way music is consumed today, but like the visual aspect of it, like on social media, has I think changed how it all works drastically.
Okay.
Yeah, completely.
In what way? Can you like elaborate on that a little bit?
Well, for example, it's like we started this band when we were like pretty young because we just wanted to make music, write songs, and play on stage, and that was it. And now it's like videos and stuff, and it's like this is a lot of our wheelhouse.
Yeah, you have to become like a content creator, not just a musician anymore.
And everybody's a content creator,
Yeah.
so you're not just competing with other artists, you're competing with every single person who has a phone and is learned a TikTok dance.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
And it's
pretty
like,
much.
is your song blowing up on TikTok? Like, I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how it happens. like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's definitely a weird world for music right now. So.
It is cool that you can like discover new stuff on there, or like old songs that you maybe have never heard before. Like that is cool. I think the expectations more so with new artists is where it gets really tough.
A lot of viral expectations, which can be that's a lot to put on someone.
And there's really no rhyme or reason, right?
No.
Like you only know it went viral after it. That's not like a set plan to go viral.
No.
You're like you're just asking me to chase something rather than like produce it naturally on my own.
Like years ago, was it that Fleetwood Mac song "Dreams" went
Yeah.
viral? Like that song came out, I don't know, 40 years ago or something like that,
Yeah.
and it was already a hit, but it's just like no rhyme or reason. That one guy put it on a video, it became the biggest song in the world again.
People just love to see people vibe out. It's nice.
Yeah,
It's a nice
it's a
change
very
from
nice
chaos,
video. Isn't he
yeah.
just like on a skateboard and then like
Drinking
just hanging?
cranberry juice.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
And then we all shortly thereafter got on our skateboards and tried to recreate it.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, listen, again, say la vie tonight. If you're not going to do it, it's fine. But thank you guys so much for the time.
Just because you said it, we're not going to do it now.
Taking it out of the set list as we speak.
Damn the man.
We just want to see your face be super mad when we say we're
We don't
done.
want to get you stressed out. You say you work out to it. That means you can't, like, you know,
I'll do push-ups
you can't
next
vibe.
Yeah, you have to come right
Yeah.
to the front of the stage where like probably no one's gonna be standing and just start doing push-ups.
I got
Do
you.
burpees. the
I
whole
got
thing.
you. You're gonna joke, but
I'm gonna call her out.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Well, thank you guys so much for the time.
Yeah, of
Thank
course.
you.
Thank you.